Hello, this is Eric from labofcoding.com. In the last video, I introduced Twitter Bootstrap and we were able to render to style our index view with our Twitter Bootstrap, and it now looks a bit better. In this video, I'm going to pick up from that, and I'm going to give a quick overview of the various Django views that we will create in our application. So I've created a simple markdown table here. Let me render it. And this just shows an overview of the various endpoints that we will have in our project. So first of all, we will have the home page, that is the index page, localhost port 8000, which will just be displaying all the to-dos that we have saved in our database. And then we'll have so that one will be serving get requests, and we'll have to do another endpoint to do, which will be allowing users to create new to-dos. They will do that using a post method, and we'll have a to-do, another endpoint to do, which will be accepting an integer argument ID, which will be fetching the to-do with that given ID. And we'll have another endpoint to do ID, and then update. So this, they'll be updating the to-do with that given ID using a post method. And lastly, we'll have the delete endpoint, where they'll be deleting the to-do with the given ID. So ID here is a dynamic variable, which will be an integer. So they can pass the given integer, and we'll use that ID to fetch the to-do with that given primary key. So for now, we have our index page, which renders at localhost port 8000, and it is on this endpoint where we are displaying all to-dos, but you want to display it on the home page, so we need to change this. If we go to main urls.py, you'll see that we have given our URLs, we gave the index view a path of index. So that's why we have to go to localhost port 8000 index to see our to-dos. So we can drop the index, and because the path is an empty string, and also the main URLs are configured with an empty string in the root URL config, it means that the root URL page will be resolving to localhost port 8000. So if for now we go to our browser and refresh, you'll find that we get a page not found because we have changed we have removed the index path. So let's remove this. Yeah, so now our index view is rendering on localhost port 8000, which is what we want. So that means we have the first part of our URLs done, that is the index view to display, to get all to-dos. But for now, in our index view, we are displaying only the to-dos that have been done because of the if conditional. So we can drop this conditional so that we display all the to-dos that are in our database. Yeah, so all to-dos have a done set to true, that is all have been done. I can add another to-do in the Django admin which has not been done. So this is to-do 4, it's due on 10th, it has not been done. So this is description 4. Let's save that. So if we go to our home page with view site, we find that we have description to do 4, which has not been done. So the done field is displaying the boolean values true and false, which may not be that good to a user of our project. So we can use a filter known as yesno in Django, which will make it a bit better in displaying the boolean values. So search for template tags, go to the built-in template tags, let's search for yes no. Found. we have it here, yes no. So the yes no filter, it takes a Boolean value and it maps it to another value that you want. For example, if you have a value and then you pass the filter yes no, if it's true you will display yeah, if it's not true you will display no, if it's false, and if it's none you may display maybe. But for now we have only true and false, so we'll display when it's true we'll display yes, and when it's false we'll display no. So let's go to our template and do that. So we'll pass the filter yes no, and in this case the yes no takes an argument, which is the strings that you want to pass. In our case we want to pass the string yes no, so let's say that yes no. Let's save that and let's refresh our page. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So that's it for now. In the next video we're going to create a new endpoint which will allow users to create new to-dos in our project. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.